Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have another bomb reading. We do breaking news once again at Power and Light Tarot. Let's see what we got, and we're using the Zen cards today. We have a couple of these decks, right? And the Zen is the ancient Chinese wisdom that everybody used to use. Even Confucius used to go and ask, and wanted to counsel, right? He did, right? And so yeah. We have being, and he's looking in the mirror and he's like touching his face. We have enjoy the mystery. All right, being means like you don't have anxiety. You're not thinking about the past. You're just enjoying what is, and you feel whole. Being, you're existing, right? And this is like a powerful realization. This being card that just kind of being. It's important, right? Not to be in the past, not to be in the future. Just kind of relax and enjoy yourself. Enjoy who you are. Enjoy every moment. Walk outside, smell the roses, be in nature and just enjoy every moment. Every moment is karmic and very important in your life. It really is, right? That's what the Akashic Records teaches us, right? We have enjoy the mystery, and here is Einstein. And the cat's in front of him, and of course he's in front of all his books, right? So, enjoy the mystery means the same type of thing, well, we don't know what the future's going to bring us, but just enjoy it. Who wants to know exactly what's going to happen every, right? It doesn't mean you wouldn't want some kind of maybe insight on a relationship. It doesn't really mean that. It really means enjoy the mystery and have a little courage. That everything is not, life's a mystery, and go with the flow because life's more fun like that. But you have to have a little courage to do that, right? I know I don't want to know every God-given moment in front of me what's going to happen. That would be almost like a Stepford wife or just some silliness, right? So yeah, that's nutty, right? And we have relaxation, and we have the success card with the panther. See, a panther or a jaguar, I never really get that, right? He's in the jungle, and there's all this fertility here. The cockatiel is here, an abundance, and we have the big super moon over here. So something is going to be successful here. That's what it's saying. But go along with the ride. You don't have to know here. Just enjoy your life. But success is predicted in some part of your life, Sagittarius. For some Sagittarians, right? We can't say it's for everybody. These are general readings. And we have openness. So when we have enjoy the mystery with relaxation, somebody's just stepped back and they're trusting in the universe. Like, I'm not going to be nervous all the time about what's going to happen in my life. I'm not going to do all that, right? I'm not like a little kid who is, kind of worried about, first day of school. And no, don't do that, right? It's understandable when you're like a little kid. But we're all grown, right? So she's reading a book, relaxation. It's between enjoy the mystery and success. This is trust in the universe. That's what this is about. Somebody's doing this because we have openness. And here's the full moon with all the constellations here shown as these, kind of little stars and lines and yeah, exactly. So all the constellations are here. Openness. Openness is trusting the universe. Openness is like, I know everything, or I'm really insecure and I can't trust the future at all, and nothing happens for me good. And that's the opposite of openness. Somebody's open here to receive possibilities here, and they're doing it because they are positive and they say, I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to go and have some courage in this life. Everybody owes it to themselves to have courage. And if you don't, nobody can give it to you. No, you can study and take courses and things like that to learn. But it's really about learning about yourself. Yeah, you could take a life coach, class, and that will help you, and psychology and whatever, even counseling, right? But spirituality is, I feel like, the best teacher. But you have to learn about your own spirit. You have to learn about yourself, number one, right? And that's what somebody here looks like they are doing, because we have being. This is enjoying the moment, being. I'm just being. I'm not worried and all this other stuff. All right. Or stuck in the past, right? Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius, for you guys. And let's use the astrology cards. and see what they have to say here. This looks like a really cool reading when you are going along with the flow of life and everything's going to turn out great. Enjoy the mystery, right? Yeah. So let's see what we got here for Sagittarius. And the bottom of the deck is Jupiter. That is your planet. Grow and expand. See? This is about growing. It is. And growing and some sort of success, right? Growth is success, period, right? It is. Let's see what else we have. So we start with Aries, a sextile, and we have Capricorn. All right. So Aries is about your courage, your independence, your bravery, your passion, your ability to go after things and make it happen, right? It's the first sign in the zodiac, and it is a cardinal sign, which means, yeah, I like that. I'm going to go do it. That's Aries, right? The ram, just, forging forward with his like horns or whatever, antler, whatever they call these horns, I guess. Move out of the way. I'm going to do this. And I am determined. Aries is very determined. So is Capricorn. And we have that here. Capricorn represents the 10th house of authority and ambition. So that is determined, right? Interesting about Capricorn is about reality and maturity. So if you're not determined in some way to make your life, to do something with your life, there will be restrictions. That's what Capricorn brings. The mean teacher, the elder, right? The stern teacher. That's where Capricorn comes in. And no, it's not me, Sagittarius, right? No, it's not. So, ambition, realism, remember I said reality, and methodical steps. Yeah, so, interesting here. All right, so somebody is forging forward here, right? And they have ambition, and they're like, they're taking steps here, because Capricorn is about being practical and, and kind of drawing up the map or the project, right? The blueprint, sort of. We have sextile, and this is the sextile, Sagittarius, is an opportunity, and this is sextile, interesting, a little bit of tension, but there's flow there, and this is why the opportunity can come. There's energy, and this is potential and a rewarding situation. There's something really good coming for you, Sagittarius, and the astrology is changing. Tomorrow I'll have Saturn moving into Aries, and that's a big deal because it'll be there for 2.5 years, and that's an outer planet, and that will be affecting all of us. And I will talk about the horoscopes. I definitely will. Saturn moving into Aries. It's a big deal because we see right here, Aries is about your independence, your bravery, your determination. And Capricorn is too. It's about your ambition. It's about like being realistic here. Like, right? Not like, oh, everything will just come to me if, I don't know, if I pray or something like that, right? No, Capricorn's not like that. Capricorn says you got to do the work. Yeah, you have to do the work, right? And Aries says you must believe in yourself. All right, so let's see what we have, what else we have here, Sagittarius. If you want to get a psychic reading or a tarot reading, they come in different formats, live recording, live calls, recordings, or both. And if you don't understand somebody, right, for the psychic reading, or you just need insight on them, or your own, I'm also a Canfield life coach. And I always check on accuracies for the psychic readings, right? We discuss it right there, hey, yeah, that's true, blah, blah, blah. So let's get into it. And Mystic Sense has a free 5-minute psychic reading. Also, I'm certified past life reader. This is way more powerful than anybody will know, really, unless you know about past life readings, right? And I can see by the comments, there are quite a few people who don't really know what it is. I don't choose the past life. There's none of that. And no, you choose it. So, this is true about you, right? Yeah. So let's get into it. Everything is in the description box. And we see the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Now, remember, at the bottom of the astrology deck was Jupiter. This is grow and expand. And Sagittarius, this is what you are doing here. You're growing and you're expanding, and there's something you're brave. You're going to be brave about something, or you're doing it now. Saturn is moving into your 5th house of creativity, self-expression. So there you go. You could be, your courage could be there. your drive. Aries is about drive. And then you have some type of an opportunity coming with the sextile. Yeah, you do. And so, yeah, and this Capricorn card, you're being very realistic and methodical about it. This is the best combo, not just boom, I'm going to do it, right? Mapping out the steps. That's what Capricorn does. Capricorn is the 10th house. It's about projects as well. So, yeah, and let's see the Ace of Wands showing up here. Let's go ahead and cut the deck for Sagittarius, and we're going to do a past, present, and future, even though they're all together. If you have studied, or if you have kind of learned about time, it's definitely not linear, right? No, it's not. We experience it that way, I suppose. Yeah, but you can. There's plenty of videos on time that you can watch on YouTube that are highly fascinating, right? They are, right? You can't go back and change anything. In the past, I don't mean, in a past life, but you can go back and add to it. Isn't that fascinating? Yeah, that's highly fascinating. All right, so let's see, and that's why those past life readings are highly fascinating. Yes, they are. So we start, Sagittarius, with the Four of Pentacles. And in the center of the reading is a new opportunity in love. We have the Ace of Cups coming out as the second card. Now, we have this bravery in this reading, and we have realism, like somebody's, this is reality, which is great because this isn't just some kind of a dream, right? And so, foggy dream, and I hope that happens. Oh, no, it's not like that. So, we have that here, and we have somebody who has, somebody in the reading who has kind of, went through a hard time in the reading, right? The Five of Wands is here, the Five of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. So something here is cut out at the bottom here. This is in the future in order to have this success, in order to embark on a passionate new journey, a new opportunity. The sextile is here. The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck it's a sextile. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to do something, but you have to see it. You can create it, but you definitely have to see it in your life. So, right? And this is very clear what's going on, right? We often have opportunities and we look back and we go, whoa, well, too bad I wasn't mature enough or whatever to see it, right? That's just how life is, right? There's no judgment right? Nothing like that. Because we know somebody's learned here, we have grow and expand, right? Nothing can grow or expand without learning and some sort of wisdom. That's right. All right. So, we have this Four of Pentacles over here with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You could be holding on to something here. You could, and maybe it could be creative. It's possible. And it may be about love and maybe you want to hold on to somebody here. You could be holding on to some type of creative skill or something like that you have, and now is the time for you to be brave and forge forward. That could be, right? You might see an opportunity coming your way, and this Ace of Cups really is, right? This is an opportunity for a new beginning in love, right? And now, it's sometimes self-love, right? Your cup can overflow for yourself. It can, and if it does, then you're definitely in a good place, right? Self-love. So, somebody romantically might really love you in this reading. That could be going on here too. And this person, if this is them, they're trusting the universe. They're definitely, and they're open. When we see openness, this means openness, open to opportunities, open to change, open to growth, open to see new avenues. And right, instead of, one way thinking, oh, I know everything. And well, how's your life going? Well, not that great. Okay. There you go. It's a full moon here. So something ends. Full moons are about culminations, endings, right? And endings always bring new opportunities. We know that, right? For sure. Every end, right? The end of recess has you back in class, right? That is a new opportunity, right? It is, whether or not you kind of see it that way or not, it's still something new, the new part of your day, as an example, right? So now we have the star. I have to cover the star. I'm going to get in trouble here. Oh, God, I hope they don't, And here's the star being covered. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So somebody here at the heart of the matter has already hurt themselves, or has been hurt. I don't know if they hurt themselves, but they've been hurt. There could have been too many people involved here, and somebody finally says, you know what, or you do. You just say, hey, I'm going for this. I don't care what anybody thinks. The Nine of Wands is somebody who is resilient, but they've already, experienced pain, pressure, or, some kind of hard endings, things like that, difficult episodes. But the Nine of Wands says, I'm alone. All the nines, we see somebody alone. I'm alone, but this is my life, and I have to take control of it, and I don't care what people think. I got the bandage on my head. I can heal. I'm not going to be, this little scrape on my forehead or bump or bruise. That's going to go away. This is about somebody who's wise and knows that things change. And, you can change them as well, but no cycle lasts forever. This is wisdom here, right? And somebody gained wisdom after they were, kind of, I don't know, kicked in the butt or slapped or whatever. It doesn't mean physically either, right? So we have here somebody who's really inspired and somebody who is holding out and resilient. This person wants to hold on to you, Sagittarius, Four of Pentacles, or you're holding on to somebody else, or a creative endeavor. This is very mysterious, so we have enjoy the mystery. In other words, you may not know this is coming if somebody is trying to hold on to you here, right? You may not know. And this person could be enjoying the mystery, because enjoying the mystery means have courage, because you don't know what's going to happen. It is the unknown, right? If you follow Joe Dispenza, he always talks about the unknown. If you can get out of your comfort and the familiarity that, keeps you stuck, even though it might be terrible, but, it's still predictable. It's still, you're used to it, things like that, but it's really holding you back in your life. If you can get out of that, get out of your own way, and, trust in the unknown, right? That's what he says. It's a simple thing. Have some courage, right? And get out of your stuck pattern, right? And so here we have the Star. Somebody's done that here for sure. The Star is about inspiration, and somebody is very inspired, and this is right now. So this person's coming, Sagittarius, right? I'll read it that way. This could be you doing this, but this looks like this is somebody coming and waiting for the new opportunity, waiting to probably talk to you here, or you're waiting for something to do something. And it's not a long wait. He's at the 9. This isn't not a long wait at all. We have success, ambition, realism, openness, right? Enjoy the mystery. This is not like anything in the distant future at all. This is kind of something that's going on soon, I believe. Now, he has his offer of love right here, the Knight of Cups. So this Nine of Wands and the Knight of Cups is the same person, coming very inspired, or you are. This is faith and hope in the future, but it's like, I don't know what's going to happen, but I have some courage. Enjoy the mystery, right? Yeah, this is, and somebody's looking at their life with a little bit of fun, right? They're not stuck and, oh, I'm afraid it might not work out. Oh, God. No, it's not like that, okay? Even that voice is annoying, isn't it? Yeah, and so is that attitude. Yeah, it is. All right, so, now we have, coming in the near future, we have some type of loss here. Somebody's cutting somebody out, and they're cutting out challenges. So there was some type of block to get here, Sagittarius. There was. And, maybe somebody wanted to stay in their own patterns, or in the same relationship, or the same whatever, and it really wasn't doing anything good for them. Because something's cut out here. He's the Five of Swords. He's taken their swords, defeated them. The Knight of Swords, he's being very aggressive here. And at the heart of this is the Five of Wands. So this Five of Wands is challenges. We have 2 fives here together. Whoa. And, this Five of Wands can be too many people. There could have been a third party here. There's 3 people on the Five of Swords. And the third party that's a discussion in its own. It doesn't always have to be 3 lovers, 3 people that are lovers, or it doesn't always have to be like that. It could be in this reading, because there is a powerful realization that I have to live fully, and I have to have some courage if I really want to enjoy my life, and if I really want to appreciate my life, right? If you can do the same thing forever and you're unhappy, that's not an appreciation of life. No, it's not. So, yeah, I mean, nobody said life was super easy, right? No, but when you start to trust in spirit guides and your guardian angel and enjoy the mystery, it sure makes it much easier. It sure does, right? Why not believe in a guardian angel? Why not? What's it going to do to you if you believe in it, right? It's not going to hurt you. There's no side effect, right? You're not going to, right, get high blood pressure or, Let's see what we have for this Five of Wands showing up in the near future next to the Five of Swords. Whoa, this is a trip. And here's a Nine of Wands who's been wounded here. Somebody could have ended something in this reading. Something has ended. Some type of behavior or something. But they've grown. They got hurt and they got back up and they said, you know what? I'm going to have courage here and I'm going to deal with this, right? So here we have the Five of Wands again in a different deck. Look at that. So, right, this is telling me that something's happening here. Some type of, this could be fighting. These people are really aggressive in this Five of Wands. And now we have the Three of Cups. Somebody is fighting to either reconcile with you or Sagittarius, or you are fighting to bring some type of like, I don't know if the word is fighting, but, it could be kind of, but it can be like you are determined. It's a very determined energy here to have joy in your life, to bring something very happy to your life. And, that may be some creative thing that you are doing, right, in order to succeed. Whatever this is, it is whatever you feel like success is, right? But I feel like for whoever this is about love, right, this is regarding love, somebody here is fighting to return to you. That's what they're doing. And when I say that, I feel like they've moved something out of their life, whatever that may be, eliminated something from their life, and they now have the courage. Enjoy the mystery. This person could have been afraid for a long time. They could have been, because that's kind of the theme here, that somebody was afraid to really live fully here, and they're like, screw that, dude. I'm only going to be here once, right? At least in this incarnation. All right, we're going to end this reading. Thanks so much for joining me. It's a great reading. If you want to get a psychic reading, any readings, everything is in the description box. Thank you so much, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps to keep me bringing these. It really helps me to keep bringing these videos forward.